Hey guys, I have been waiting all year for this day, and in today's video we are refreshing my cut flower beds, rabbit proofing, and getting my dahlia tubers in the ground. If you were here with me last year, you've been waiting for this fresh start too. I am so happy that you're here, and if you're not subscribed and enjoyed today's video, I hope you will so that we can stay connected. I share all things that I love to do throughout my days while managing time and getting things done. If you like to watch content like that, you're absolutely welcome here. Hey guys, Charlani here. Thanks so much for tuning in to my flower garden. Let me bring you up to speed, kind of let you know what's going on here, kind of the road so far, if you will. Last year, we planted these flower boxes. We actually put dahlia tubers in here. I had really big high hopes for this area. I did. And we tried so hard because I had plotted everything out. I knew what I wanted where. It just did not come to fruition for a couple of different reasons. Now, there are still the dahlia tubers from last year. I didn't take anything out of here, but we've got one that survived. She's coming back. And look it, we've got another one right back there in the corner. That one's coming back as well. But I'm pretty much thinking that everything in here, we're pretty much done with it. So I do have more tubers that we are going to place in here. We have a couple of extra bags of soil. Now here is one of the issues that we determined was a part of the problem. If you look closely at this soil that we put in here, it's very barky. Like there's a lot of big chunks of bark in there. So I got some new soil that we're gonna go ahead and put in. We're gonna mix just the organics over there and then the raised bed soil. We're gonna mix them together and just kind of see if we can get this bed to be a little bit better. So I'm just gonna put that right on top of all of this. So I also have some netting. It looks like this. And my plan is we are going to, so I put these stakes here. I also put these right here. And my plan is to put netting all the way around it to keep the bunnies out. The bunnies absolutely demolished this flower bed last year. We actually found a cute little bunny. Oh, she was just the cutest thing ever. And I literally couldn't get rid of her. I didn't know what to do. So she went right back into her nest, which was actually right over here by that dahlia. But they ate pretty much everything else. So hopefully with that kind of protection from the cute little critters, and we're also going to just make sure that I have a good water supply. We're going to bring a hose back here so that each day on the hotter days when it doesn't rain, I can actually hand water. We don't have a hose. Our hose is actually on the whole other side of the house, but we got a really long hose to hopefully I'll be able to pull it back here and water when I need to. So first thing is I want to get all of the soil into these beds here, kind of fluff up everything that's there. And then I want to situate and figure out how I want to use the netting around this. So I have these, I just have black cable ties, and I need to figure out a way to wrap this netting and attach it here. It's just basically going to be around. I wanted and I had envisioned all this pretty stuff, but when I started looking at like the wrought iron that's really out there, netting seemed to be the way to go, because even this is too big. Bunnies can totally hop through that. Maybe not the mamas, but the little ones can definitely get through there, and we don't want that. So first thing is, let's get the soil into these beds, and then we will figure out how we're gonna wrap this around. By the way, if you haven't ever heard of woman's work, I love their gloves. And look at this cute little pail situation. It holds our things, and oh, I love it so much. But anyhow, I thought I'd show because, you know, it's cute. By the way, that guy right there, he caught a bunny back here. It's probably been, I don't know, a week or so now. Killed it, basically. And we've not seen a bunny back here since. So I'm kind of thinking, this used to be closed off from him so that even when we let him out back, he couldn't get back here, but I opened the gate. So I'm hoping that that's gonna be kind of a deterrent as well. Oh, by the way, this is gonna be a whole other project, a whole nother video, is planting up all of our pots in all of our containers. I really just want to get my dahlia tubers in the ground, so that is #1 priority. So we got to fix this bed up, but we will come back and get all of these beds situated. See, the bunnies live in that back corner back there, and he knows that. That's where he's found a couple of them. So that is what my game plan is for these pots. We're gonna put really pretty hibiscus, things like that back here. But that's gonna be another day. I can only kind of handle this right now. And then we had a really big tree. In one of my previous videos, I'm pretty sure I had showed and I said that the root of that was too big. It grew way too fast, and it was, oh, what are they called when like a seedling just finds its way someplace? I'll have to think of what that word is. I can't think of it right now. Anyhow, we had it removed, but there is like poison on the stump right there, because I'm telling you, those, I don't know, let's see if you can even see it. There's the, see how it has like all the icks? This flippin' tree, whatever it was, grew so fast, and it was way too close to the house, but we had let it grow, and it just, we didn't catch it in time, and by the time we did catch it, the roots were already like all over the place. So anyways, we've taken care of that. What I am also thinking is I have a garden cart, so when we do up this whole area, we're gonna keep obviously all of our blackberries. We're gonna keep all that. We've also got some kiwi plants in here, but we'll clean it up. We'll get these beds planted up. I think I'm gonna put my garden cart right here. I haven't quite decided yet what I'm gonna do with this area. I need to give this whole situation some thought. So anyways, if you're looking at these pots going, what are you doing with that? coming soon. We also are gonna need to trim up this guy, because I love when this looks like a, I think it's called a vitex. Anyways, when it looks like a tree, I think it's so pretty. I love it. Okay, let's get to working on this. Right, Kai? Are you ready, buddy? Are you ready?
All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your...
I just wanted to show you the difference. Like, look at that. This looks amazing compared to over here, which is just like so mulchy, right? So much like bark in there. So I think that's gonna be a good start.
Tell me what you wanna do. I'll do anything.
The beds are prepped, looking really, really good. So I think I'm just gonna get these guys in the ground. I've had these for a few weeks now, and you can see they are ready, like ready. So I've got the Old Rose mixed dahlias. I got these from Eden Brothers, and then I got these guys. That says Old Rose mix as well. I thought I got 2 different kinds. Yeah, they gave me 2 bags of the same. Oh well, that's all right. It'll make it easier. And what I love is that it says mixed colored blooms. So we're gonna go with it. So we have a hose back here, which makes me so happy. And you can see it's coming from the front. So it's basically all the way across the front of our house. It's like a 100-foot hose, a little bit more. So at least we have water. That's not ideal, but it is what it is. You know, it isn't worth getting somebody to come and put like a hose spigot on this side of the house. It's just, that's kind of ridiculous, right? That would probably be really expensive too. Okay, what I need to do is see how many dahlias are actually in here, because I don't remember. That way we'll know how to space them out. But man, these guys are definitely ready, aren't they? Let's see what I'm working with. All right, we've got one here, and we've got one here. These ones, these are just dead. There's no neck, a little nodule situation. So this goes in like that. This is a big guy. I'm not going to split any of these up. I'm just going to plant them exactly as is. We have plenty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This netting, it's basically, it's screen, and I got 36 inches by 25 feet. This should be enough to go all the way around, I'm assuming, and 36 inches is definitely enough. I just need enough to basically, let me show you. I just need enough from here to here is what I'm thinking. So we should have plenty to go around. Now I'm unsure of how I want to kind of position the screen, how I'm going to use zip ties. And this might be just kind of a work in progress. I definitely want to get the screen around everything, because I certainly don't want that to be eaten, or this little guy right there to be eaten. So we want to get the screen up. Like I said, I'm unsure of how exactly we're going to fasten it. I'm thinking it's probably not going to look as pretty as I would like, but last year was kind of a big fail. I don't want to spend a bunch of money if I can't grow anything back here, because here's the thing. It is hot back here. This is full sun all day long for the most part. Like, it starts early and it ends late. So this is definitely a place that gets a lot of sun. Now, dahlias like a lot of sun, but from what I've read too, it's only like 6 to 8 hours of sun, and this is more like 10 to 12-ish. Like, it gets a lot of sun and it bakes back here. So, hey, Kai, get out of there. Kai, out of there. I'm excited for what this space can be. And I kind of, when the bunny was in here, after that, it was so hot back here and everything was pretty much dying. I feel like I kind of gave up back here. I don't want to give up back here this year. I want to really try and see if we can make this work, because how cool will it be to be able to have a flower garden where I could come out here and, you know, pick flowers for a pretty arrangement, not have to go and buy them. So that's kind of the goal of what I want back here. Plus, I also, and this is another thing that I bought a bunch of hibiscus. I spent so much money last year, and those rabbits just absolutely demolished my game plan. I had a bunch of the really pretty hibiscus, and they ate all of the leaves, and it's not like I can come in and go, oh, they've been nibbling here. They like demolish the whole plant. It's like one rabbit goes, hey, there's a whole smorgasbord over here. So anyhow, I'm gonna try really hard because I want this to be successful. And last year, my goodness, I like planned this out. I knew exactly what was where, but it didn't work out. And that's okay, because we're learning as we go. All right, so here is the screen. I don't know if you can even see that, but this is great. This is perfect. Definitely keeping bunnies out. All right, you guys, I'm really happy about this. I think this is gonna work really well. It's temporarily on there. I'm gonna have to figure out a situation, because I do think that with the amount of wind we get, this little situation right here, if you can see that I just kind of like pushed the netting right onto that, or the screen onto that. And I'm really thinking that that's not going to hold with the amount of wind we get. But this is also a little bit of a protected area, right? So maybe it'll be okay. But anyways, I'm going to need to reinforce that somehow. But all I did was tuck it in about 3 inches down at the bottom. So I'm pretty sure, I mean, a rabbit's going to have to like jump into there. I think we're good. I tucked it all in. I'm also thinking that I might get some like mini stakes, kind of like where are they? Right here. Like what's holding this, and just push it into the netting here. So just to kind of maybe reinforce it a little bit more. I think this is going to work just fine. And like I said, this is a cheap fix. We're gonna see if this even works. I'm hoping it does, but we don't want to spend a bunch of money building stuff back here if we can't get things to actually grow because it's too hot. So this is what we're gonna do for now. So let's get the other side done, clean up, and we're out of here. Here we have it. I went and I put dirt all around the end and I packed it in pretty good. Keep an eye on it as we water. I need to just make sure that that dirt stays packed in. I might maybe come and put a layer of rock there, maybe even like bricks if I feel like that's what we need to do. I'm really thinking a rabbit is not going to be able to jump over this. I guess we'll find out if ever we find a rabbit stuck in here, but I'm excited. I think this is not pretty at all. Not at all. Not aesthetically pleasing, but as long as I can grow stuff in here, I would be so happy. This is a good start. All right, guys, thanks for joining me today, and I will keep you updated on how all of this turns out. Very soon we will plant back here. We will get these pots nice and full. We'll bring something over here. Not sure exactly what we're gonna put. We can't plant anything in this whole area. So it has to be all pots or bring that garden cart that I was thinking of doing. So we'll do something here, but we can't actually plant in the ground here because there's poison all over that trunk. So we'll plant up all of this. We've got a lot of weeding to do. So yeah, still got a lot of work back here to do, but this is done. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.